Hello, hello. Welcome, my loves. How are you? Hello, Andrea. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Nisi. Hello. Welcome in. I see those hearts flying. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. All right. I'm going to clear my glasses out a little bit. Hello, hello. I'm going to get the Do You Have a Smackdown song. I usually wait till we get to 100 people in here and then I get it rolling. I know that's what y'all are waiting for. We hit it. Let's go. Hold on. Signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door with a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Thank you, Miss Rachel. Is the badass of SmackDown Queen. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but a force of steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. MAGA request up. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running the show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jewel. With Magus in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a queen. Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA tweets swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That's for you, MAGA men. Stop being so emotional. Oh my goodness. You guys are the most emotional people I've ever met in my whole ass life. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Come up. Let's have a conversation on this fine Friday, even though it's raining cats and dogs and thundering and not very pretty here in Florida. Oh, MAGA, you got to request up. You can't stay in the comment section and be a coward. You gotta request up. Did I say Saturday, Sunday? What? I don't know what the fucking day it is. Saturday. Yeah. I don't know what day I said it was. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, I want to talk to you. Hit the guest request and come on up. I see all of you cowards chirping in the comment section. I said Friday. Okay. Whatever day it is. All the days meld together. Hi, OJM over there on YouTube. All right. Request up. JC Semperfi. Come on up. Let's have a chat. Unless you're scared, and I understand if you are. My theme song was gifted to me by Hey Jude, who wrote it for me. And you can get it on Spotify. It's called Diava Smackdown. And you can get it on Spotify if you would like to add that to your gym playlist. It's very motivating. Hi, Hill. All right, let me bring up my backup account. We'll get into it. We had 1 million likes yesterday for my 1 year anniversary of being here on TikTok. Yesterday, we had a fabulous time. Thank you to all that were here. For those of you who missed it, it was a really good time. Anyway, come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Come on, John Friendly. Probably not very friendly. Thank you, Hey Jude. Happy anniversary and happy Mother's Day weekend. Thank you. My 2 adult kids are taking me to breakfast tomorrow. And Ava bought a gift for me that I don't know what it is yet, but she bought it with her own money. So we'll see. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. My older kids looked for a restaurant that had outdoor seating for me so I would feel more comfortable for breakfast. Not very many around here. So I thought that was really kind. Thank you, Kirby. Welcome in, everybody. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Jamie, come on up. Let's go. That's okay, Dr. Roller Coaster. I'm glad you were here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's chat.
Hello.
Hey, King. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm outside in the pool. Beautiful day.
Oh. It's pouring. It's pouring thunderstorms here in Florida. It's usually beautiful, but today it's awful.
That's actually beautiful, too.
I don't. I hate thunderstorms. Anyway, did you vote for Trump?
And I will continue to vote for Trump. Yes.
How will you continue to vote for Trump when this is his last term?
I've been hearing through the grapevine that he may be running next election.
But that's against the Constitution.
Well, I don't know, but I've been hearing that.
Well, have you never read the Constitution? There's a copy of it. You can get these for like $1 on Amazon, TikTok Shop. You probably should read it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, but still, I mean, can't you amend specific things to be able to?
How do you amend it? Oh, I forgot to ask you. How old are you, and what state did you vote in? I'm sorry, those are my qualifying questions.
No problem. I've born around the sun 28 times, and I am in the great state of Arizona.
Okay. Can you tell me how they how they would change a constitutional amendment?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a politician. I'm not really into that.
You don't have to be a politician to know how our government works.
Well, do you know every single detail on how our government works?
I know a lot. I probably know 99.5.
But you don't know every single detail.
You can't tell me how you just amend a constitution. That's basic. That's like high school civics, man.
That may be basic to you, but that may be not basic to someone else.
Then why don't you just say, I don't know, and then I could tell you.
All right, it might be.
It takes 2/3 of the states.
Oh, cool.
You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that.
You can't say that because that's in the future. You don't know that. It could happen somehow, some way.
I promise you it won't.
Well, I mean, you can't say that.
Okay, but you know what? And if so, that's cool because we're going to go Obama 2028 and he will get his absolute ass handed to him. So go for it.
I don't know. Like I said, I would vote for him again.
Okay, that's great. Why? What has he done for you?
I mean, we're making America great again.
How?
I mean, look what we're doing.
Yeah, I need you to be specific.
I know. If you didn't let me finish, I was just starting my statement with look what we're doing, and I was about to continue, and that's what you
Okay, then just keep going, dude. You don't need to rehash. Just go.
I'm just explaining.
I don't need you to.
L debater, as an L debater.
What?
Jeez. Well, okay, like I said, it's making it great again. It's making us.
I said how.
The superpower of the world by putting these tariffs on these countries to let them know, hey, you ain't taking advantage of us anymore.
And all of them are laughing in his face. Who has come to the table?
Well, not really. I'm in the business realm, and you know what? China has they're hurting.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they are not. You're wrong.
tell you.
No, give me one source that says that China's doing bad right now.
These suppliers in China are working around. They can't. They're shipping it off to other countries to ship it to the United States.
They're going around the United States. Yeah, they're like, fuck the United States, so they'll send it to Europe, and then they come in through Europe. They're still getting their bag. They don't need us. No, they don't. Who pays tariffs?
Jeez, you're a little brainwashed.
No, I just know facts, and you're talking nonsense. Can you tell me who pays tariffs? I need to hear. You first of all, it's very hard to hear you. Second of all, who pays tariffs?
Peasants, which is us.
The American people. So this is Trump's tax. This is a Trump tax because me and you have to pay for it. This isn't going to hurt the other countries. They're still going to get their bag, and they're just like, fuck the United States. They're working with other countries and leaving us out, which I'm happy they are. I'm happy they are. Fuck them. I don't care. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck them all. He's doing this, and he's costing us more money when he ran his entire campaign on lowering prices immediately. He's in the pool, guys. He's in the pool. He's in the pool. He's not in the bathtub. He said he ran on lowering prices day one, making everyone rich, lowering our housing, lowering our energy, lowering our everything. That's not what he's doing. He's making everything more expensive. Nobody gives a fuck about your pool, dude. Can you engage? And we don't care. I turned your camera off and you keep turning it back on. It's not necessary. Can you engage in the conversation, please?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Which one is tiring me, the left or the right? I mean,
you didn't even hear my question.
Well, I'm looking at the prompt.
I asked you, he ran on lowering the prices of everything, and he's raising the prices on everything. So what are you talking about? He's not doing anything for you. He's not doing anything for me.
Well, I think you got a poor mindset because he is.
No, I live in reality, and I'm not brainwashed, and I'm not in a cult. So therefore, I can think critically that if all the prices are going to go up because of tariffs, all of our prices are to go up. It's logic.
Jeez, sorry to say, but I'm out of here. I hope you get better. It's okay. You'll be okay.
Run away, little boy. Get out of your mommy and daddy's pool because you know your ass didn't buy that. Get the fuck out of here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you did not vote for Donald Trump, please do not request. If you live in another country and you want to come talk about our politics, don't do that either. If you didn't vote for him, do not request. Thank you. Oh, come on. I just got bananaed. This is so stupid. I was nice. This is so dumb. I appealed. I just gotta wait. Oh. My God, I just started. They're just hateful. They're just hateful. That's all. They're just hateful because they're dumb. They're hateful because they're dumb. I should win the appeal, but we'll see. Damn, I'm only fucking 15 minutes in. They're just hateful, sad, pathetic people. Because they're dumb, and we point it out. I know, MAGA Lives, they spew nonstop misinformation, and they don't get shut down. But I literally do my page to bring factual information, and I'm constantly, and it was for hate speech. It wasn't even like harassing and bullying. It was hate speech. Not nowhere close did that happen. I always thought I was being calm. I actually was being calm and tame. And of course, my appeal wasn't approved. How was that hate speech? How? Let me send it to my agent. I'll be right back. This is so dumb. Oh, this was a 3-day ban. Three-day ban. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I am single-handedly keeping Ari in business, right? So dumb. Let me just send these screenshots and they'll go up on my backup. Oh, it wasn't him. It was the maggots in the probably in the comment section. They try desperately on a daily basis to get me shut down. Dumba. All right, I'm going up on my back. I'm going to go up on back up on my backup here real quick. It's these MAGA men. Because I shit all over them all the time and their little fifis get hurt.
Well, Mike, just because
their fifis get hurt. Because I make them look as dumb as they are. I better change my background. Maybe they thought my background was hateful. What the fuck? Give me 1 second. I'm getting everything set up real quick and then I'll go up on my backup. They are so childish. They're so miserable. All right. I'm live on my Diavatalks 2.0. Welcome back. I'm on my 2.0. I got my agent working on getting it reversed. This is so dumb. Butt hurt MAGA. 3 days. I have a timeout on my main account. This is my backup account. I didn't even do anything wrong. Absolutely nothing. Literally nothing. And for a reason that was even worse. Like, I didn't do anything that it said. It wasn't anything that I said. It wasn't even like harassment or bullying this time. It was worse. And I didn't do anything. They're just butthurt. Because they're stupid and I bring it out and then their fifis get hurt. All right. So go ahead and if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request to come on up. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only, so go ahead and hit the guest request. Come on up. I'm going to bring up my backup account, and hopefully a Trump voter will come talk to me. Hopefully they won't be a puddle. Thank you for all the happy Mother's Days and stuff. Thank you. All right. If you are not following my backup to my backup account, it's on the bottom of the screen now. Make sure you're following the backup to my backup down there. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. I am looking for Trump voters to talk to. We need to get the criminal that's in the White House. You guys do realize that if they take away the writ of habeas corpus, that means no one in the entire United States will be afforded due process. They can pick you up for anything, and you don't get your time in front of a judge. You just go to whatever prison or whatever country they send you to. That means you too, Trump voters. You're not immune from this. It's you too. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I mean, I'm sure he won't, because Stephen Miller is just a pile of shit. And so he's America's Goebbels, whatever his fucking name was. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Mark, come on up. You scared? Don't be scared. I'm nice. If you look at Steve Miller, behind his eyes, nothing there. Dark. Look at Kristi Noem's eyes. Dark. Nothing there. Look at Kash Patel's eyes that are bigger than $50. There's nothing there. It's just black. There's nothing behind the soul. They're bad. They're evil. They're demonic. They have no soul at all. You can see it in their eyes. They say that windows of the eyes to the soul. You can see it in them people. Woo! It is pure evil. Mark. Oh, Mark ran away. Mark. You don't have to be scared, Mark. Come on, Mark. Even Triple K Caroline. Absolutely. Oh, Mark ran away. Oh, he came back. Come back. Mark, hi, how are you? Did you vote for Trump?
I tried to, but in corrupt Illinois, they would not let me.
Why?
Because of the location where I live, they told me, no, you have to vote. We have you listed at here. In this location, I told them, no, I don't live there. And I did everything correct.
Well, you have to vote in the precinct that you're.
I did. Right. But I'm not, if I'm living here, I'm not going to lie about living there and voting there.
It tells you where to go vote. Like you have to vote.
I voted. All my mail, everything is registered where I live, and they had my old address, and they failed to change it on their end. It wasn't my fault. It was the state of Illinois that failed.
Okay.
And I'm not going to lie, I wanted to vote, and they wouldn't let me vote. And you know what? We all have the freedom to vote for who we are, for who we believe is the better candidate. And, you know, I don't agree with everything about Chrissy Noem.
Okay, hold on real quick. I have qualifying questions real quick that I ask. How old are you?
56.
Okay. And you said you were in Illinois, so I got it. Go ahead and continue.
I'm just saying that the way things were under Biden.
How were things under Biden? You got to be more specific. General terms doesn't help in the conversations.
Okay, everything was locked down during the pandemic.
No, incorrect. No, you're wrong. No, the only shutdowns happened in 2020 when Donald Trump was president. Not a single thing was shut down during the Biden administration. That you're wrong.
Okay, let me rephrase it. They made us, when Biden was acting as president.
Joe Biden was the sitting president.
Masks. Everything was different under Biden than it is under Trump.
How did Joe Biden make you wear a mask?
Because everywhere you went, you were told to wear a mask.
Those are private businesses that required you to wear one to enter their establishment, and they can refuse service to anybody for any reason, just like they can if you don't have shoes on or you don't have a shirt on. Those are private businesses. That has nothing to do with. Okay, I don't allow men to speak over me, so please, I'm not going to start with you. So let me finish, and I will let you respond. Private businesses can determine whether they want you to come in and infect their entire business. They have a business to run, and they can require you to wear a face mask, just like they can require you to wear shoes and a shirt. You know, like no shoes, no shirt, no service. They can do that with a face mask too, when we're under a public health emergency. So that had nothing to do with Joe Biden. So if you could say why and what Trump has done and is going to do for you without mentioning Joe Biden, that would be great. Because Joe Biden didn't do anything wrong. Just because you didn't want to wear a mask and people didn't want you in their establishments has nothing to do with Joe Biden. Those are private businesses.
So let me ask you this. How is wearing a mask not a health detriment when you enter a restaurant and you could be standing up, and if you're sitting down?
Oh, I felt that was stupid. No, I felt that was stupid too. I'm like, either you require a mask or you don't, which is why I, to this day, because I'm very medically fragile and I have a serious autoimmune disease, I still wear a mask because I live in Florida and these people don't give a fuck about me. So I don't go to restaurants. I don't eat indoors. I eat outdoor patios. I don't go into restaurants because I think it's dumb. Back then during COVID, when they're like, oh, if you're sitting down, you don't have to wear a mask so you can eat. I thought that was dumb because I'm like, you're still breathing. I thought it was dumb too.
So we both agree, but when my own doctor, not during the time that Trump was president or is president, but during
okay, your doctor under Joe Biden does not mean it's Joe Biden's fault. Why don't you guys see that?
Well, can I finish the?
Oh my God. Yes,
okay,
go ahead.
I was put under so much pressure during the Biden presidency to get vaccinated that I said, no, I need a second, third opinion. And actually, matter of fact, two of my coworkers.
Can you please tell me how that's Joe Biden's fault?
Okay, but let me say this.
No, I want you to answer my question, please. How is that Joe Biden's fault?
He constantly reminded people to get the vaccine.
Yes, he encouraged people to get the vaccine, but he didn't mandate it.
But the pressure was still there by him.
Because 1 million fucking people died, Mark. 1 million Americans unalived.
Okay, but I know two personal.
Okay, I don't care about your personal. No. I don't care about personal anecdotes. I'm talking about the country as a whole, not Mark and his two people he knows. I'm talking about the country. Okay, there's people. Do you forget that there was refrigerated trucks outside of hospitals where they were stacking bodies? I mean, this was serious. And you guys acted like it was fucking tyranny to have to wear a fucking mask when your doctor wears one every time you go to the dentist. The entire time he's working on your face, he's got a mask on. When you go to the hospital and have surgery, the doctor has a mask on. You guys don't have a problem when the doctor wears a mask to protect himself and you from giving you anything from a previous patient. But you guys are too fucking selfish.
Okay, so how about all the people that had protest the BLM and none of them wore a mask and they were all together?
They were outside. And they were outside. And they were outside. And they were outside.
They were still on top of each other.
And that was their choice, right?
But they were not.
There was a lot of people that were wearing masks, but they were outside, and that was their choice. Just like you had a choice. Nobody forced you either.
That is infringing upon my rights to tell me to wear a mask.
Not if it's a private business. Just like no shoes, no shirt, no service. If they say no mask, no service, it's not.
It is.
It is not.
How about all the people that were given the vaccine now have?
No, you're not getting. No. We're not going into vaccine conspiracy theories. It'll get. No. You can move on to a different topic. I'm not talking about C-19 anymore. You're going into conspiracy land now, and I'm not going there. You can talk about something else, but we're done with that topic. We're not talking about any of that stuff. It's not true.
Well, I just respectfully say this, that I believe that our country is safer with a closed border, a secure border.
Okay, can you? Okay. Yeah, let me respond to that. Do you think that the border is closed right now?
From everything that I've seen, yes.
Okay. Stay with me here. All right. Stephen Miller said that the White House is considering taking away writ of habeas corpus. Most people don't know what that means, but that's like your body. When you have a right that when you're charged with a crime, that you have an opportunity to defend yourself in front of a judge. Basically due process, right? So they're thinking about taking that away from everyone that's in the United States. No one will have that protection. So if they say, Mark, you committed a crime, you will not get a court date. You are just going to go to jail or whatever country they send you to. And the writ of habeas corpus can only be rescinded if we're in the middle of an invasion. So which is it? Are we being invaded or is the border closed? Both can't be true.
So who was the Constitution written for?
Can you please answer my question?
You're throwing too much into it at one time.
Which one is it? Is the border closed or are we being invaded? Because you can only rescind the writ of habeas corpus when we're being invaded. So can you tell me, are we being invaded or is the border closed?
We're not being invaded anymore.
Okay, he can't do that then. He can't violate people's due process by removing the writ of habeas corpus because the only time they can do that is during an invasion. Please don't start speaking in the middle of my sentence.
Due process is meant for citizens of this country.
No, that's not what that's not what the Constitution said. No.
That's what it says. Be the people.
Okay, no. I have the Constitution right here. I'm going to read that to you. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, hang tight. Let me go over here because you guys never fucking know. You got to.
Every word you say is F this, F that.
I'm going to read to you from the Constitution. Okay, this is Amendment 14. All persons. Don't interrupt me. And I need you to listen real carefully because words matter. The Constitution says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges of immunity of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property. He ran. They always do. Anyway, I'm going to finish it for the other 500 something people in here. Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction, any person within its jurisdiction, the equal protection of the laws. Anybody within its jurisdiction. That means anyone that has their foot on U.S. soil. Period and dot. It's not for just U.S. citizens. Man, I dog walk y'all every time. So easy. Even a caveman can do it. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, I want to talk to you. Everybody else, if you guys could just keep making sure we have those hearts flying. We should be up to at least 50K now. Y'all get to tapping. If you want to help support my live, I am on my backup. Hopefully not too long. I have my agent working on getting my main account undone. But until then, I'll be here on my backup account. If you're just finding me, welcome. I appreciate having you here. If you want to help support my live, I am here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, holding Trump voters accountable for what the hell they voted for. If you want to support me, I do have my Cash App Venmo over there in the little yellow banner. Facts are like kryptonite. Absolute kryptonite. Okay, give me 1 second, Nemo. Let me bring up the next guest. Bagoon, did you vote for Trump?
Sure did.
Okay, awesome. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 22, Florida.
All right. Did you want to add to that conversation, or what did you want to talk about?
I mean, we can talk about whatever. I think he's doing great things with the border.
Like what? What has he done?
No, that's not really the main thing I voted for. I kind of voted based off the rhetoric you guys were really putting forth in that Kamala campaign.
Her name is Kamala.
Really like
Kamala.
The Democrat Party's going at all.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you. I'm muting you. I'll unmute you in a second. But her name is Kamala. If you can't say her name properly, then you're gonna have to say Harris.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Miss Harris.
Thank you.
You know.
What about the Can you be more specific? It's hard to talk when you speak in generalities.
Okay. I'll get to the specifics, but you know, I really just don't like where the Democratic Party's going. You know, both my parents are independent. You know, they're really going after these radical ideologies that really nobody.
What is radical? I need you to be specific, please.
Make them a minority party.
I need you to be specific, please.
I don't know. Off the top of my head, I'll say trans women in women's sports.
Okay, if you're going to have to, you don't have camera access, so you're going to not be allowed to speak on this topic. I make bigots turn their camera on, and you don't have camera access, so you're going to have to go talk about another subject. You're not talking about that.
What does that have to do with that?
If you're going to be a homophobic, transphobic bigot, you have to turn your camera on, and you don't have camera access, so you're going to need to go to another topic, please.
I'm not trying to talk about it. I'm just letting you know I'm not trying to be transphobic.
You are 150,000%.
How is that being transphobic?
Because of what you said.
What did I say?
Transgender women in women's sports. You brought up transgender, not me.
That's exactly what I said, but I don't think that's transphobic.
Yes, it is. Why the fuck do you care what's in someone's pants?
Well, why would they infringe on women's spaces?
I would rather be in a room with 10 transgender women than with one straight heterosexual man.
Okay, good for you. I mean,
because women get hurt by men every single day. Women are abused by men every single day. Men do not have to dress up, quote unquote, like you're saying, as women in order to harm us. It's never been an issue. If you could go find me one single solitary report that's ever been made of a transgender woman attacking a woman in a restroom or a changing room or anywhere else, go find it and come back and tell me the source.
You're probably right about that, and that's.
I know I'm right. I've done the research. There has never been a single case.
Okay.
So there's nothing for you to worry about. Us women can take care of ourselves. We don't need you. Thank you.
That's the issue people are talking about. It's more of people acting like trans people and going into these spaces.
And again, that's not happening. Go get me one. Go get me one. Go find me one.
Find a transvestite doing.
Oh, nope.
So, for starters, what you're gonna look for doesn't exist.
And that is a word that is not. That is a nasty word that no one says anymore. Don't you ever say that on my live again. Fucking bigot. So gross.
It is.
So gross.
I would like to ask him, how many transgender people, not just women, are in college sports that you're so concerned about?
10.
Okay, and those 10 people were worth sitting down and doing executive orders?
Well, 11 people
was
make a
yes
soccer
or
team,
no?
right? And I
Yes
just
or
want to
no?
put this out here.
No.
Just one.
No.
I'm so sorry, it's a yes or a no. I don't need a full
Yes,
answer.
it's definitely worth it because biological.
Because how did that
Can I
save
make my claim?
No.
How did that save you any money?
Sorry.
How did that bring your gas prices down?
That's nothing to do with
By
gas
trying to
prices.
demonize 10 whole fucking people.
What are your
By
pronouns?
the way, are you as mad about transgender men going into men's restaurants?
I am. I think that's not okay either.
Why?
Guess what, Bagoon? Hold on, real quick. Just guess what? You've been in the bathroom with a transgender person before.
Again, the bathroom is not my age.
You just don't know because guess what? People go in to pee and they leave. No one's going in. Women's bathrooms have individual stalls. No one's going in there. It's never happened. Do you know how many times I've been to a concert or a sporting event and the men's bathroom had no line and the women's bathroom was 85 miles long and I have gone into the men's restroom before I peed my pants? Nobody batted an eye. Nobody gave a shit.
That's why I don't think bathrooms are a big problem. For me, it's more of locker rooms. But let's talk about sports.
What locker rooms?
What
locker rooms? What locker rooms? Hey! What locker rooms?
People that.
What locker rooms?
Those locker rooms.
What? Which ones?
Gym locker rooms. All those locker rooms are not okay for a biological man to go to a woman's.
Hold on, because you're going to stop. Because you said high school, and nobody in any high school is changing in women's locker rooms if they are male.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Show me one. Give me one. Go find one.
I got you.
Go find one.
Do it right now.
But
Nope. You have Google in your hand. Go do it. It's free. Y'all act like it's $100 a search.
And for anybody that's in here that wants to side with the goober down there, just understand that does not happen.
No.
If you are under
You have to your only thing that should be talking about is a source that I can look up. I have a laptop right here next to me. What is it?
ABC 15 News, trans student exposed girls to male.
All right, you're done.
Sorry?
No, you're done. I told you you don't have camera access and you're just a nasty bigot. That's it. You're just a disgusting bigot. Bye. Mitria, I was going to drop him, but since you wanted to come up, I entertained him for a minute, but I was not going to keep going because he didn't have camera access and he was getting grosser and grosser. So.
Yeah, he's just being disgusting. But again, for anybody in the audience that cares, when you're that young and you are going through this transgender experience, you're not physically changing your
Correct.
body. You are changing your body in ways that can be reversed.
Correct.
Very easily. You're changing your hair, length, color, style.
Clothing.
You are changing your clothing. You are asking for different pronouns, which triggers every MAGA in the entire world. Heaven forbid we, the people, be talked about. But that's what you're changing. You're not doing it physically. Those people are so gross. And I don't know what he thinks happens in locker rooms. He to get off of Pornhub. I'm just gonna put it the way it needs to be said.
Thank you, Matria.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. It's called mind your own fucking business. I didn't change. We didn't change out for like do high school kids like shower and shit? This is not a problem. Mind your fucking business. Only MAGA, only Trump voters are so obsessed with people's genitals and it's just so gross. They need to have their hard drives checked. Nobody else gives a shit. The ones who perpetrate the most crime against women are straight white men. Give me a bus full of transgender people, and I'd feel more comfortable than being on a bus with one straight man. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Hi, Nemo. How are you?
Hello. Looks like we got some MAGA specials today.
I was only on 15 minutes, had one conversation on my main account, and then didn't even do what the violation was either. So I'm sure I'll win the appeal, but
I joined another panel, and I was on there for a grand total of, I think, 20 seconds. And then, like, the live went down. Like, I wasn't recording, but the host was taken down.
Dude, yesterday I was doing my 1-year anniversary live for being live for a year. And I had anniversary background. I had no opposition. We were just showing the love. They were gifting me, and everyone was coming up to say how much they've enjoyed. I mean, it was just a love fest. Like, just everything was wonderful. Not a single Trump supporter in there. I got bananaed. I did nothing. I never talked to a single solitary Trump voter yesterday. I had 1 million likes when it got taken down. We were playing games and we were doing like trivia and we were doing all like this stuff and nothing, literally nothing. And I got taken down. It was dumb. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We were just having a party. Oh yeah, they were seeing us being happy and joyful and people were donating to me. I think our flash goal is almost over. I need 2 more people to send a 1 rose for the little flash goal up there. It has to be 40 different people that send 1 rose. Okay, I need 1 more. Yay! Thank you guys. Yeah, they were watching and they were just being petty Betty. They saw us all having a good time and laughing and people were donating and gifting, and I think they were just jealous. So they reported me. It was so dumb.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you get, I mean, I was like, that is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But anyway, I won my appeal faster than I've ever won an appeal. It was like less than a minute. Because they probably did a read thing, and it was like, what? It was so dumb.
It really does seem to be like a coin flip anytime that mine goes down. It's part of the reason why I have just, a little Rolodex worth of accounts that I just cycle through.
I know. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We are looking for Trump voters to talk to. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Kings LA, request up. Let's go.
Mark, thank you for the cash app. You said happy belated birthday. Thank you very much, Mark.
Stargazer, did you vote for Trump? Okay, I'm guessing that was probably a tapping error. My birthday is in 19 days.
Oh, nice.
And happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you. I'm turning this into my birthday weekend.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday was my daughter-in-law's birthday.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, May 9th.
May 9th.
Yeah. Look, that's my birthday.
Yep.
There you go.
It was
my
my
daughter. Your daughter-in-law? I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Oh, I love her. I love my daughter-in-law. Yeah.
It's one of those socially acceptable things where you can
Yeah, no, she's a great wife to my son. She's a great mother to my grandson. So yeah. Slim Shady, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
45, Texas.
Okay, go ahead.
I was just saying, well, got like y'all's insurrection yesterday. Y'all don't want to talk about that.
Insurrection.
The congressional.
A gate of a private.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to speak. You asked me a question. Let me answer. They went to an ICE detention center. Some of the Congress members went to an ICE detention center, and they were protesting for the people that were, the treatment of the people inside. And they were arrested for peacefully protesting because we're in Donald Trump's America. That's it. That was what they're calling an insurrection, Nemo.
How many people were arrested? I know that the mayor of Newark was arrested.
I'm not certain, but they did come out with a statement that they might be going after Democratic senators next. They might be arresting Democrat representatives next.
Why not?
And the MAGA are saying that this was an insurrection.
That lady in the red, she's going to get arrested because she was assaulting people. Y'all are such hypocrites, dude.
If she assaulted somebody,
y'all have no moral ground to stand to say anything anymore.
If she assaulted someone, she should be arrested. That's fine. The peaceful protesters, no. So let me ask you, was January... Dude, stop fucking yelling and stop talking when I'm talking. There's the crash out.
A very sensitive man up here.
Oh, he's emotional.
You sound real intimidating. Like a drive-through voice box. Listen here! Not very intimidating, sir.
They are so emotional. MAGA men are the most emotional people on this planet. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I think it might have been his time of the month. His hormones were really raging.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't think that men should be in leadership. I don't think that they should hold any real leadership positions because men are way too emotional. And when men are emotional, they're violent. When women are emotional, they may cry or get upset, but they're not violent. Men are violent. So I think that men should not be allowed to be in power anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned this at one point back before the election because, there was just some red hat who was implying that Kamala couldn't lead because she's a woman and saying that, oh, it's totally not because I don't think women can lead. It's that other people think that, like Saudi Arabia.
Other misogynists.
It's like, okay, look, man. No, most Western democracies have had a woman leading them.
Mexico has a woman right now.
Yeah.
And she's been grabbing Donald Trump by the cojones.
But I said to him, think of it this way, dude. If anything, she's the better pick because women tend to understand how men think better than men. They know how to get in there.
We've had to learn for our survival, Nemo. We're very good. We have good intuition. We can read them because we've had to for our own survival. We've had to tune in to men and the way that they act and their verbiage, their body language, all those things for our survival.
Yeah, like if you were to ask...
And we can multitask like a motherfucker.
Yeah, like if you were to ask me about micro-expressions, I understand the concept of micro-expressions. I can't read that. But women have the innate ability to do it because
We've had
Like,
to. Yep.
Yeah.
Correct. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I saw a bunch of comments in the comment section, but they don't seem to want to come up and talk. But we're happy to have a conversation with you if you voted for Donald Trump. Women are excellent, outstanding at praising themselves. You're Exhibit A. Yes. Why can't I be proud? Why can't I say that because of our survival, we've had to learn how to read men, learn how to do those things because it's for our very survival. Because men attack us, men assault us. Rogue Jim, did you vote for Trump?
No, I did not.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're at 100K. Thank you guys so much. Keep on going. Oh my God, U.S. Marine is here. He's not blocked on my backup account.
Oh boy.
I'm not a victim. I didn't say I was a victim. It's just the truth. Chachi, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Foolishness.
I did vote for.
Oh, was that really his voice?
That sounds like a bad sling blade.
I know. I was like, I don't even. I
Like mustard on my taters. I voted for Trump.
No, you don't have to block him. He didn't do anything wrong or bad. I was not going to entertain that. Oh. Ain't got no gas in it. I thought of Waterboy. Yes. The very first thing I thought was the guy from Waterboy. 100%. The guy from the Bayou. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's talk. Oh, somebody already blocked. One of my mods already blocked U.S. Marine. I thought you were talking about that guy. Mustard on my tater sounds good. Oh my God. If you voted for Donald Trump, come on up. Let's chat. That was Drell. The guy from Waterboy. It's the first thing that popped in my head. I saw the orange jersey that Adam Sandler was wearing in the movie. As soon as he spoke, that was what flashed in my head. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's have a conversation. I had this background today too, Nemo. I had this one. Sucking down that Kool-Aid.
Nice. I like that.
I had that one. And I had this one. If you want a country run by men and religion, move to Iran.
Damn. Ain't that true?
Or this one. God prefers kind atheists over hateful Christians.
Yeah.
I had this one up originally, but since I got bananaed, I was like, which one is tyranny? They don't mind wearing masks over their face to snatch people off the streets. But during C-19, oh, it was tyranny.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the missed opportunity was not enough companies jumped on the oh yeah, we got to make it look tactical, like the mask thing. If they had just released a bunch of tactical face masks, then I feel like a lot of middle-aged white dudes who definitely want to pretend that they're still Rambo, they would have probably hopped on that bandwagon.
I personally believe that this is just me. This is my opinion. I told you I would tell you when I've had an opinion or if it's factual. My personal opinion, Nemo, is that a lot of these ICE people that are going around that have no uniforms, have no markings that they're with ICE or anything. I think that they're part of the Triple K, Oath Keepers, 3%ers, the J6ers. They're part of these right-wing militarized like groups, Proud Boys. I truly believe that that's who they are, because in his executive order it says they're going to deputize federal agents, local law enforcement, and the very last one said, and other people and other individuals. That could be anybody. Yeah, the gravy seals. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh, God, you only have 3. Barry, you only have 3 followers. I don't bring up that you're usually a bot or you just go and slur. I honestly believe that that's who they have picking up and snatching people, because these people are already violent. These people are already white supremacists. These people already don't like brown people. So they're taking joy out of this.
Yeah, there's a significant overlap between 3%ers, like most militia groups, and not necessarily police, but I guess police adjacent agencies like, CBP.
Why do you think we have?
I let you back up. How old are you?
29.
Oh, come on.
What?
What state are
You
you
don't like
from?
my voice?
What state are you from?
Louisiana.
All right. You vote for Trump?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. What did you want to add to the conversation?
They need to get these Mexicans out of here.
Okay, that's what I thought. He's only up here. That's Jay's that's a picture of Jay in his profile picture.
Yeah.
He was not fucking 29. Give me a break. How many years ago were you 29? Exactly.
More mustard.
More mustard. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh God, these people are on one today. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. He can't count past 29. All of you people, all of you MAGA over here on YouTube that are just chirping, thank you. But number one, why don't you get your scared self over to TikTok and come up and talk to me? How about that? Instead of hiding over here.
Sabria, you said, I'll suck down demons' Kool-Aid. Sounds about right, yeah?
What did they say? I know. Y'all, I can hold my tongue, but I cannot control my face. I'm so sorry. They were like Diva's face when he was talking. I'm like, I can control my tongue, but my face gives me away every time. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got a pretty shitty poker face.
I just can't. Like, oh, all these scared men over on YouTube are just chirping away. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. Otherwise, I'm going to do a quick restart because I'm over on the coward side of MAGA voters because you guys don't want to come up and talk. I mean, like, have a conversation, not come up and crash out.
So I guess is that the narrative? Is that what the protests at
Yep.
ICE thing? That's an insurrection.
Correct. But they don't think January 6th was. But them going to the detention center to protest, and there was even video where they opened the gate to let them in, and then once they were inside, they arrested them. I think they let them in so that they could arrest them.
Yeah, like, I mean, that was going to be my next question is,
Yep.
did they even get into the building?
They did.
Because, I mean, if they actually managed to get into the building,
they were let in. Remarkable. They were let in through the gate, and they were going for like a tour.
Oh, okay.
And they did let them in, and then they arrested them.
Well, all right then.
But January 6th, definitely no way. But they like beat down the barricades, beat police officers with flag poles, and sprayed them with with bear spray, and broke the windows of the Capitol, crawled through the windows, went inside, shit all over the Capitol, rubbed it on the walls. That wasn't an insurrection. No, that's what MAGA says. No, it's not an insurrection. If they weren't hypocrites, they wouldn't be anything else.
Yeah, whenever I invite someone over, and I let them in, normally the way they go about coming into the house, they actually break my window and then climb through the window, walk over to the front door, unlock it, then walk back outside and walk through the front door. That is how typically my friends are let into my home.
Yeah. Absolutely. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. They're so dumb. God, it's so painful how dumb they are. Like, January 6th was a tour. It was a tour. We were just there for a tour. The Capitol was closed. It was a full session of Congress in progress. It's never open when when both chambers of Congress are there. They were not supposed to be there. They were not allowed to be there. They weren't let in either.
Nash, you said Nemo is the queen of Kool-Aid. The queen of Kool-Aid has a better beard than Nemo. So, bam.
Boxer Mom said, I'm not going to lie, I've crawled into a doggy door. That's funny.
Yeah.
It's Antifa!
Yeah. Whenever I was a itty-bitty toddler, I may have been used to, like, get inside, like, the house whenever, like,
right.
people didn't leave a key out and I was able to...
I've crawled through windows before, yeah.
Through a window.
Yep. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's talk. Come on. Stop being scared. You're just hiding in the comment section like they over here on YouTube are. Thank you, guys. You guys have been smashing my goals today. I appreciate you. They had some new ones, so I was trying the new ones. Oh, let's do I'm So Hungry next. I think that one's funny. Okay, Ari just told me she just submitted my appeal for my main account, so I just got a message, Discord message. I'm so hungry. That's what we're doing right now. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Damien, this is good. This is good. Damien over here on YouTube says, sorry, dear. He's probably 94. I don't do woke platforms.
Oh, okay.
TikTok is woke now. Apparently.
Yeah. I guess so. The app that openly praised Donald Trump by name through an involuntary system-wide message for all Americans. Yeah, definitely woke. 100%.
Oh, they're so dumb. If you voted for Donald Trump, the only people who say dear are people like my mom still calls me dear, but she's also 78.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, dear. And my aunt calls me dear. So the only people who use dear are boomers. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, I'm not going to mute him over there. No. Why would I mute him over there? They're just helping my page with the engagement. What's the point? You say dear in your Gen X? I'd never say dear. Maybe because my mom and my aunt say it all the time that it seems so like old fashioned, I guess. Maybe that's dumb. But I'm gonna do the let's see. Oh, I'm gonna do a Happy Mother's Day. Let's do Happy Mother's Day for the next live goal. Here we go. I'm not knocking boomers. I love you guys. I just notice it seems to be boomers. I love woke boomers. How about that? I love liberal boomers. I'm surrounded by MAGA boomers here in Florida. So I have a very different view of boomers in my area because MAGA boomers. I love to garden, said sure dear. I love you, love to garden. That was great. Yes, I love cool boomers. The gift isn't available for you? It didn't have like a little thing next to it. Doc Nancy, you're a boomer feminist since you walked into a college campus. That's awesome. I would have thought more boomers would be like, because they were the hippies. Like you would think some more of them would probably be a little bit more progressive. It's really shocking how many of them aren't. Okay, I'll pick a new one, Jeanette, because some people can't get that one. I'm not sure why. It's not nice.
Yeah, I've read different theories as to why it seems like there's such a drop-off with that dynamic where, you've got the peace and love generation, but for whatever reason, it seems as though a lot of boomers are generally going to be more conservative.
You guys are delusional.
And there are different, theories. One is that the free love generation may have got overwhelmingly affected by certain communicable diseases. Also Vietnam. I think those are the two main ones.
Yeah. I just got a notification, Rachel, that just bought one of my pieces of merch. Thank you for my merch store. So thank you, Rachel, if you're in here. Should I do a quick restart? Because I just don't see it. I don't even see any chirping in the comments anymore either.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, I'm going to do, we got to 150K. So I'm going to do a quick restart and I'll be right back. You coming back, Nemo? Maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll be right back. All right, let's do a quick restart because we were on the coward side of MAGA Live because they did not want to come up. Chirp, 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 just like the people on YouTube are. Scared to engage in a conversation because I can't defend what this fucking monster's doing. Kidnapping people off the streets, sending them to concentration camps like good old little brown shirts they are. Yeeted myself right off the screen. Welcome back. Here we go. I keep yeeting myself off the page for some reason. Ooh, I got me back. Okay. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you did not, make those hearts fly. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Wandering Pizza. Yeet myself right off the screen. All right. Thank you guys for making those hearts fly so we can get back up on that For You page and get some good conversation in here today, because we have found the coward side, so we started over. So hopefully we can get some people that would like to engage in a conversation. So being scared. I mean, I too agree that there is no defense for what Donald Trump is doing, but at least try. You voted for it. All right, welcome in everybody. Everybody, let's keep on hitting the screen. Hit. We're almost at 10K. We should be hitting the For You page any minute. This is my backup account. This is my 2.0 account. I'm working on an appeal on my main account. Oh my goodness, that thunder is rumbling. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. There we go. Yeah, you heard that, didn't you? That was thunder. It rattled my windows. And the room I'm in doesn't even have windows. Welcome in. I am looking for Donald Trump voters to talk to. You lie so much they should take you down. I don't lie. I give nothing but facts in here. You're just probably an old salty bitch. If you voted for Donald Trump, no, I blocked her. I don't want her in here. She's probably going to be reporting me anyway, so I just jumped her before she had a chance. I give an opinion when I have an opinion. Otherwise, it's facts. I provide. And I tell you when it's my opinion, like I did about the ICE agents. That was my opinion. I do this every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Like I literally do this every single day. Yesterday was an entire full year that I've been doing this. I have researched the shit out of everything. I continually research the shit out of everything. If I say something, it's because I've already verified it, know it, and can provide you a source. Now 366, right, Davey? So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. And I've told every single Trump voter that I've spoken to since May 9th of last year, go if you can find that I'm wrong, go get the source, come back, prove me wrong, and I will change my mind and I will say that I am wrong. You say I don't have a job? Clearly she doesn't have a job. I do have a job. This is my job. I'm educating, I'm entertaining. It's a job. And I've been able to do this job for an entire year. Crowdfunding is valid. No, I don't get paid by the DNC. I don't get paid by George Soros. I get paid by the people that are in here watching my lives who want to donate to me. Because I'm factual and I bring facts and information. And I was here before the election trying to save democracy and warn you fuckers about what this guy was going to do. And now I'm here after the election to hold you accountable for what you voted for. Yeah, Donald Trump crowdfunds every day. Please. He's a king grifter. Hello, gold shoes, watches, perfume, cologne, NFTs, meme coins. He's the grifter in chief. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Jack's pen gets a nice mute because you don't. It's fifis. Bet you that's a man. Very emotional. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. Everybody, you have to keep. I need to see the hearts flying, or we're not gonna stay on the For You page, and we're not gonna get anybody in here. I need you guys all hitting the screen. It's the only way we get engagement. MAGA is very emotional. That's true. Very emotional. If you voted for Donald Trump, is that guy's name Blessed Church or something? Oh, whatever. Got a background for you, for all you fake Christians. You can stay mad at Trump all you want. He's your president for the next 8 years. Deal with it. Unfortunately, Angel Eyes, he's on his last term that he's constitutionally allowed to serve. So you're not going to get another 8. You're not going to get another 4 years. So Angel Eyes has been invited up. If Angel Eyes does not come up, then she can be muted from the comment section because I don't want cowards. They need to come up here. Why would anyone want to talk to you? Why would anyone? Everyone emotional is dyeing your hair. You guys are just dumb as fuck. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. They are so dumb. They're like, nobody wants to talk to you. Just tell me you're afraid. Just tell me you're scared to talk to me. It's easier. You're so weird. Trump voters are the weirdest creatures on earth and also the most emotional. And that's an opinion, not a fact. Although I believe it to be true. Based on his numbers, 8 weeks, right? And based on his health, 8 weeks. That man is not going to make it in 4 more years. Look in a mirror. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. They are so scared today. Y'all just keep on hitting the screen. I do know that there's one obituary that will cause the world to celebrate. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Lisa, thank you for the $5 cash app for my non-job that I learn from every day. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Thank you for the $5 for my non-job, Lisa. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. What about Biden? Every time you always say anything about space agent, I've invited you up. If you don't come up this time, you're getting muted. You can't hide in the comment section. We're here for conversation. People come to lives to watch conversations. Oh my God, I just got notification. Oh my God. Okay. I just got notification that my passports were mailed today on first class mail. So probably 3 to 5 days. I'm planning a trip to Mattel, the country of Mattel. You know, the one Trump said, Mattel. I hear it's fucking fabulous. We're going to go to Mattel. I'm going to take the kids to Mattel. Where they should have 100% tariffs. President Barbie. Fuck yeah. I can't wait to meet President Barbie. I'm going to stay at the Barbie Dream House. Bunny, I will bring you a refrigerator magnet for sure. Yeah. I'm going to go to Mattel. It's going to be so fun. The kids are going to have a blast. Donald Trump thinks that Mattel is a fucking country. He is so fucking dumb. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Come on up. Yes, Patty, I'll bring you back a shot glass. Absolutely. Not Ice Barbie. How are Democrats so uneducated? Mahoon. Maui Wise, what is it? I'm going to buy 30 Barbies just to mess with them. We should all send Barbies to the White House. Can you imagine? Other countries must be like, Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck is happening? Like, oh my God. The man's got dementia. He's off this rocker. Ready? Did you vote for Trump? You have a wicked echo. If you have Bluetooth in or something, take it off. Ready? Are you there? I'll invite you to unmute. Hopefully your no. You have a really bad echo.
Still?
Yeah. Really loud.
Is that better?
Let me talk. No, it's still there.
Oh, it's just me and my phone.
I'm gonna drop you down. Go out of the app and come back in. Like go like you're gonna Google something and then come back and see if that takes it away. Like it's really loud too. I'd love to chat with you. I just want to make sure you're. No, technology is not going to echo, and I'm not going to deal with it. I talk to people all day, every single day, that doesn't have an echo. That MAGA Wi-Fi. Archie, what? I don't subscribe to your Jesus, so I can say Jesus fucking Christ. I can say any combination of words that I want. Don't shove your Christianity down my throat. Ready? Nope, yeah. Still there. Are you screen recording or anything? No. That's weird. Okay, go. Hold on. Okay, here we go. That's what we'll do. I'll mute you while I'm talking, and then I'll invite you to unmute so you can say what you want to say. That way we can hear each other.
Sure.
Okay. We haven't really had a conversation for you to react to, but what did you want to talk about?
Nothing. I just heard some of your feedback, and you said come on up to talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you happy with Donald Trump and his Gestapo kidnapping people off the streets and human trafficking them to concentration camps?
Ecstatic.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
44, New Jersey.
So you would just be a good little schnazi, huh?
You're just like a little communist, socialist, Marxist.
Can you give me the definition of each of those?
Look in the mirror.
So dumb.
We're not gonna work with give me the definition of it.
Yeah, words matter. No one can be a communist, Marxist, all of those socialists, yes. All those do not go together.
It all rolls up under this.
No.
Chairman Mao.
You're just uneducated. I'm sorry.
No, you're actually uneducated and indoctrinated.
Says the people who follow
you're a mentally ill white liberal woman. Mentally ill white liberal woman. and godless. Let's add godless onto it.
Who gives a shit?
Oh, and pretty horrible looking. I'm sure you're not married.
Anything else? We're gonna. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Go ahead. Yeah. I'm gonna give you some music to crash out by. Here we go.
Yeah, that's the one, the lady that's putting diapers on Biden is playing. Hey, you know who played something like that? Chairman Mao. great leap forward when communists like when cultural Marxists like yourself killed 40 million people. Chairman Mao would be happy.
I can assure you, sir, that there's nothing Christ-like about you. So if you call yourself a Christian and you think you're actually going to go to a Sky Daddy's house in the air, stop unmuting yourself so I can speak.
See, you just
be quiet.
You can't.
No, there's an echo. I told you this is how we were going to do it, and you said okay. You have to let me speak so people can hear.
You can't take the heat.
I'm trying to respond to you, and you're crashing out, not me. Oh my God, he's insufferable. I know, you're a misogynist, disgusting, filthy pig. Bye. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I had to mute him because it was echoing. Oh, you men. They don't have any self-control. That's why they have to be muted, because they're children. Christina, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
Drop me right now.
No.
I'm over 18. It doesn't matter how old I am, but I'm over 18.
What state did you vote in?
California, actually.
Okay.
Because California is really messed up with Gavin Newsom.
No, okay. I mean, it's only the 4th largest economy in the world. California competes with other countries, not states.
$1.73 gas tax. It's ridiculous.
Oh. Okay. Alicia, thank you for the $2 cash app to help fund your Mattel trip. Then why don't you move?
Unfortunately, my kids live here. My parents live here.
Then quit bitching.
It's ridiculous.
It always has been. It always has been.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to talk about the bullet train? What do you want to talk about?
I don't give a fuck about the bullet train nor California.
Wow, language.
Yes, I cuss like a sailor. If you're a grown adult, if you don't like cursing, then you can move on. Wow. Oh, clutch those pearls harder, Christina.
Bitch, what the fuck do you want to talk about? Let's talk about it.
Did TikTok remove her? Because I didn't. That had to have been TikTok. That was not me, and it was not one of my mods because it tells me up top who removed somebody. I was entertaining. I thought it was kind of funny. There's nothing worse than a woman Trump voter. They are so disgusting. And I just got bananas. Ah! Oh my God. I just got bananas on my backup account for misinformation. It was probably from her misinformation. God.
To suspend
I hate these people. For a week. For a week. This is crazy. This is crazy. Misinformation. I didn't say anything about misinformation. She was talking about California, not me. God, man. This is crazy. I don't usually do anything wrong. There's only been a couple of times where I thought, okay, I deserve that one. But yeah, Neptune's still iOS only, I guess. This is so dumb. Should I just I guess I could go up on my 3.0 account, but if I lose that one today, I have nothing for 3 days. I can't go on at all. I have 3 days on my main account, 7 days on my backup. They are so fragile. Right? I feel like maybe I'll call it a day because I won't have any account to go up. Unless I win my appeal. Yeah, I don't think it's worth losing my other one over either. This is crazy. This sucks. Maybe I'll go over to Clapper. Just go to Clapper for a little bit and hang out. If anybody wants to come over to Clapper. We usually have fun over there. This is crazy. I have 4. But I can't log into my 4.0 account. For some reason, every time I try to log into my 4.0 account, it takes me to my 3.0. So I maybe have to make another one. Are any of you on the Clapper app? It's a little wild over there, but yeah, I don't think it's worth. Yeah, I'll stay on YouTube and go over to Clapper. There we go. Let me tell my Discord where I'm at because everybody's probably like, "Where are you?" Let's see where we at. Discord. You don't have room on your phone. I'm gonna stay here. I'll keep YouTube on. See if I can get anybody over on Clapper. Oh, I see some people joining. This is crazy. Hi, I see a couple people. Rising Phoenix, hi. Welcome. Exactly. Remember when MAGA used to cry about censorship? Now they just go run and mass report us for things we didn't even do. You know what? I forgot to check through the denial. Let me go back and look. Maybe I'll go back. Hey guys. Hey. I was just so mad. I didn't even check the appeal. Let me go back and look. Hello. I hate that I can't hide myself on this one. This one makes me a little more self-conscious, but it's usually Friendly's over here, so I know you guys won't judge me too harsh. Oh, my appeal was approved. My appeal was approved. Should I go back to TikTok? My 2.0 was approved, yeah. Not my main account, but my 2.0. All right, let's go back to TikTok. I'm going to be on my Diavatalks 2.0. All right. This is crazy. Oh my God. Thank you, whoever asked me to check for the appeal, because I didn't even check. I was just pissed. I was just angry. It gets old because I do this every day. It gets old. All right, let me get back up here. All right, we are back live on the 2.0. We're back. Lord have mercy. I got another timeout, but I won the appeal. This is crazy. They are out for me. This is crazy. Everybody, if you guys could just as fast as you can so we can get back on the For You page real quick. I think they're testing my patience today. This is crazy. I won my appeal. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to give them any ideas. They already don't need any ideas because they're already crazy enough. Just make sure those hearts are flying. It's the only way to get up on the For You page the quickest and drive some conversations in here. This is nuts. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Everybody else, just keep on having those hearts are flying. Flying. This is crazy. They're testing my patience. It does take thank you, ATL. It takes a village and you are our village. Thank you. All right. Looking for the Trump voters. I know Love to Garden. It's crazy. Hello again. God. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. Everybody else, we got to make those hearts fly. I know, Sherry. Me either. I won my appeal, so I'm back on 2.0. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. Your mom should have done that for you. That's funny. That's funny. I'll give you that one. you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. Come on up. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's talk. Trump brought peace to India and Pakistan, except for India came out and said they did not agree to anything. So again, Trump lied. Shocker, I know. I know it's shocker. I know it's a real shock. No, they didn't. They didn't. Ew, Dutch, you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. It's so hard to believe that Trump lied. I know. It's just, if his lips are moving, I promise you he's lying. That's why nothing out of this administration can be trusted, because they all lie every day. They lie in front of Congress. They lie constantly. We are absolutely following the Supreme Court order. What are you talking about? They are just lying. And they think that we're too dumb to know it. And we're not. We're actually smart. But his base believes it. That's why he does it. And that's why they do it. Because you guys lap it up like it's last night's dinner. Like this last night's dinner. I know it does. Mr. Photobot. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on, let's go. Come on up. Thank you guys for all the. Let's change my live gift goal. Let's get some. I'm gonna change it here. Let's do. Let's do the coins. Let's do coins. Let's do little coins. Those are fun. Here we go. We're going to do some coins. Okay. Tortured, whatever. This guy's got to go. He is vile. Bye. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's have a chat. Of course he took credit for the U.S. Pope. But that Pope doesn't like him. He's pro-immigrant, pro-gun control, pro-poor people. He actually does the Lord's work, like, helping the immigrants, helping poor people, like what you're supposed to do as a Christian, not fake Republican Christians, but like actual Christians. How did I end up way up there? Ben, why don't you come on up? I don't know which one took me, but I won my appeal, so I'm back. They don't ever tell us. We have no idea who reports, so we have no idea. He doesn't know anything about nothing lately. He's not running this administration. Every time they ask him a question, he's like, I don't know. Ask the Department of Homeland Security. I don't know. Ask the FBI. I don't know. Ask the attorneys. I don't know. He has no fucking clue what's happening. None. He is not making the decisions. Absolutely cannot be. He has no idea. Yeah, I'll have to ask my lawyers. First of all, they're not your lawyers. The Department of Justice works for us. They're not his lawyers. Yeah, exactly. Just another emotional MAGA. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on out. Just like, yes. I told you guys before I got my little time out that my passports are on their way, and the kids and I are going to take a trip to Mattel. We're going to go visit President Barbie and Vice President Ken. Tyga's like, I haven't heard of that country. Neither have we! He was talking about Mattel, the toy company. And he thought it was a country. Because he's dumb and he has dementia. God damn. Oh my God. It borders Legoland. That's true. It does border Legoland. I'm going to go to Mattel. Yeah. It is across from Candyland, right next to Legoland. How are we gullible when he said the country of Mattel? That's not gullible. It came out of his pie hole. Why don't you guys take it seriously that he's fucked in the head? It is a nice area. Right next to Candyland, Legoland. Legoland Batman is the police enforcer. Yes, and G.I. Joe guards the front entrance. That's true. That's true. Dude's losing his marbles. And he is serious. He doesn't know that Mattel's not a country. That should concern everybody. Trump doesn't own anything except for Depends. Democrat, he owns you. That's all you guys care about. We're owning the libs. How does that make your groceries affordable, man? I invited Sidearm up. He's just a coward. It's sad. It's really sad. Somebody needs to come get their grandpa. Pawpaw. Come get their peepaw. Eric and Ivanka need to come get their old peepaw and send them to a home. He thought Mattel, the toy company, was a country. This man has lost it. Come on, y'all. Come get peepaw. Australia loves Trump. So what? The fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, how you guys look at that? I mean, it's like, the country of Mattel. The motherfucker doesn't even know that it's not a goddamn country. It's a toy company. He's lost it. Y'all were railing about Joe Biden, and now you say nothing about this guy thinking Mattel was a country? If you weren't anything, you're hypocrites, that's for sure. Oh, they are chirping mad in the comments. Just chirping away. But won't come up. Oh, maybe we have one. Yes, go find Ruben. Go find the video where he's literally talking about the country of Mattel with 100% tariffs and all this shit. It's a toy company. It's not a fucking country. He's so dumb. Pegleg, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
37, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Did you want to add to the conversation or what do you want to talk about?
Oh, I was just wondering, like, the reason I voted for Trump would be foreign policy, the economy, and immigration.
Okay, that's all Trump supporters care about because you guys are racists and bigots and like the economy's tanking. We are losing GDP. The stock market has been crashing for weeks. Prices are going up and not down. What are you talking about?
So you say the economy's tanking, we're losing GDP. So,
yes. Quiet time. Thank you for subscribing.
Every country loses GDP right now.
Nope, not true. Go get me a source that tells me one.
There's a world recession.
No, there's not. Go get me a source.
Let's see.
A world recession. Fucking Christ. When there actually was a worldwide pandemic and there was worldwide inflation after C-19, you guys said it was Joe Biden's fault that inflation went up. Not that it was all over the world. And now there is not worldwide recession. And now you're saying that that's what it is. This is insane. You people have lost it. You are so inconsistent. And it's not true. A world recession. Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, it's a world recession right now.
Tell me where, what source?
Well, it's because of our monetary policy.
What source?
I just read it in the Wall Street Journal.
What source?
Wall Street Journal?
Yeah, what's the name of the article? You can't just say Wall Street Journal. They have thousands and hundreds of thousands of articles.
World Economic Outlook?
Give me an article, a source. You have Google in your hand. I'll mute you. Go look. Go. You have Google in your hand. Go get me a source. Oh, this is so good. This is a first. At least this is a first. This is a first. I will say that. This is a first. A world recession. What the fuck?
We can't be dependent on China for all our stuff. Globalism is failing.
Why do we get so much stuff from China?
Because of cheap slave labor.
Okay, that's not true. Why do we get so many things from China? If you don't know, just say you don't know. That's just your opinion.
Cheap labor.
That's okay. Cheaper than here. You said slave labor. That's not true. Cheaper labor. And who did that?
That happened like in the 60s, 70s, that time.
But who specifically?
Corporations.
Yeah, corporations wanted to make more profit, so they moved their business over there.
I agree with you on that.
And that Donald Trump too. All of his merchandise is made in China. And when they asked him if he was going to move it back to America, he said no.
So let's reshore it.
Okay, where are the factories that are going to do it?
America, United States.
No. I need you to answer the question. Answer the question. Where? Where?
Rust Belt.
And are those factories up to code? Those factories are ready to roll. They're ready to make everything that we import.
In 12 to 24 months, we have everything up and running.
You are so delusional. I'm not going to be able to continue with this conversation. Like, you're literally not even living in reality. Like, this is insane.
I don't think so.
It is. You're literally insane.
I think it's a good thing to reshore manufacturing.
Who's going to work those jobs?
We have a 23.9% unemployment rate, so we have plenty of people working jobs.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The real unemployment rate is closer to 20.
You are so the delusion is I can't. Okay. Let's see. What is the current unemployment rate?
Look at the real.
No. There's no real or fake. There's only one set of data, honey. There's no real or fake. There's one set of data. 4.2, according to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Where do you get 28? 4.2 as of April 2025 by the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. And do you think that if we pay all these, you think Americans are going to work for $4 an hour or whatever they pay over in China? Or are they going to want to get paid $20 to $25 an hour? Do you think the goods are going to be cheaper if we manufacture them here? Or are they going to be more expensive?
When you bring jobs back, people have more jobs, people have more money to spend on stuff. The unofficial employment rate
Will
labor statistics is currently 4.2. However, some economics argue that the true or real unemployment rate, which considers factors as underemployed workers, is significantly higher.
No, we're not talking about under. No, I said no. I know you guys don't like consent, but I said no. We're not talking about underemployed. We're talking about people who are unemployed, like myself, that do not have a job. Well, TikTok is my job, but I don't have a formal, like, go clock in and work job. Okay, this is my job.
There's a lot of people like you. There's 24% of the population.
And where did you get that number? Let's see. Let's ask. How many? Okay, I need you to be quiet, please. How many Americans are full-time content creators. Approximately 1.5 million American workers. We have 333 million people in this country. That is not 24%. You are making up numbers.
No, the Ludwig Institute says 24%.
Well, they're wrong then.
Okay, you can't trust the Federal Bureau of Labor Statistics.
Thank you, Rick.
Just like Biden's last office was, he created 100,000 jobs and had to reassess it at 10,000 jobs or something.
Every single the thing is, you just don't know how anything works. Every single excuse me. I don't allow men to speak over me. It's not going to start with you, peg leg. Okay?
Come on, sweetheart.
Oh, you're misogynist. That's why you voted for Trump. Got it. Yeah, I don't allow men to speak over me. So it's trying to, say sweetheart is gross. Every single job number is estimated job growth until they get the real numbers in, and then they adjust the real number to what it actually was. But you would know that if you know how anything worked. It's always a projected number, and then they get the real numbers in and then release the real numbers. Yes, because I was speaking. And as soon as I was done, I would have invited you to unmute.
Okay, so you can't trust the federal data. Did you trust the federal data when it came to the war in Iraq? We had all the data, we had all the info. You can't trust it. It's bullshit. It always has been. They always make it look better than it is. We have a bunch of Americans that are either underemployed or unemployed, and they need real jobs, real meaningful jobs. Not.
Do you work? Do you work?
I do. And I'm disabled.
You don't think that what I do is a real job?
Not really.
I get paid.
Okay, so do I.
So why is yours a job and mine isn't? Just because I don't clock in and out?
I just find out TikTok pays me for this.
Huh?
TikTok pays me to do this.
No, TikTok doesn't pay me. My supporters send me donations and send me gifts.
TikTok actually pays me.
For what?
Just to come on and argue people.
No, they don't. These people are so fucking delusional. It is insane. Thank you, Rick.
So, you want to talk about foreign policy?
You're a liar. Why would I want to talk foreign policy with you? Why would I want to converse with you any further when you've been wrong about everything?
I don't trust the federal numbers on the real unemployment rate.
Okay.
You can.
If you want to live in delusion, that's perfectly fine.
You can argue the fact that the federal numbers aren't right.
You can live in delusion if you want to. I go by facts, data, statistics, and things that you can verify and show. And all you obviously believe is whatever comes out of Donald Trump's mouth, which everything that comes out of his mouth is a lie.
Go down to Main Street. Go down to small towns in the United States. We're not. No one's prospering.
And how is Donald Trump helping that?
He's going to try and reshore manufacturing.
And in the meantime, what's going to happen?
It's going to hurt for a little bit.
And why does it have to hurt at all? This is completely avoidable.
No, we can't be reliant on China for everything.
Why?
Because
no one is prospering under Trump.
I understand China has a 100-year plan, and we do not exist.
I don't do conspiracy theories. So I'm.
China has a 100-year plan.
If you fucking talk over me one more time, I will drop you faster than my ex-husband.
He's a lucky guy.
You are so lost.
I agree with your ex-husband.
What do you agree with my ex-husband?
He made it out alive.
You're just a garden variety misogynist. You're gross.
You're a misandrist. A garden variety one too.
No, yeah. Valencia, thank you for the $4 cash app for your job. Thank you for the $5 cash app for my job. Thank you. Are you married?
I am married.
Poor woman. Go ahead, Jem.
She's great.
Well, I just wanted to say hello. I just don't know how you deal with the delusion that is MAGA every single day.
It is draining.
The fact that you will literally come into this live and say, go into a small town and see that no one's prospering should tell you everything you know right out of your own mouth. The reason that we sent everything to China was because of corporate greed, wanting things to be
exactly what I said.
So that they could actually increase their riches. So for you to try to sit here when you literally voted for the very person who's in business with China is mind-boggling. Every hat you bought from MAGA, China. Every tie you buy from the Trump administration's portfolio of deals that he made, China. All the handbags that Ivanka makes, China. They are literally in bed with the very people that they try to make you believe are the enemy while making more and more deals. And I'm going to tell you something that you're not going to like. It's never going to come back to the U.S. It's never going to happen. It's too expensive. We aren't going to do it. He's literally fed you another bunch of grifting bullshit, and you're going to keep buying it because you guys are so far gone. You're so beyond comprehension that you don't even understand that you literally voted for the devil himself.
It has to come back. We don't have a choice.
No, it's never going to come back.
And guess what? It's not coming back.
Nope.
It's never coming back because we have prospered as a nation. We're one of the richest nations in the world. There's a reason we're one of the richest nations in the world is because we have the ability to have a mixed economy, take care of our own, do business abroad, and get the things that we need without having to explain it to you guys. Your corporate greed literally comes from the very people you keep putting into office with the Republican Party. You vote for it and then you bitch about it when you can't prosper in your redneck back places.
I'm in a business I'm doing is fine.
Oh, there's the I. Oh, does Ava have her bingo card out? Because when you guys say, I have a business, I'm doing just fine, screw my neighbor, that's all we need to hear, and that's why you're a maggot.
Exactly.
Because that's what you do. You think about yourself, only yourself, and you don't give two shits about any other person. While you yourself just said that small towns are not prospering. It's the Democrat states that literally provide for the red states, provides AFDC, provides healthcare, provides educational systems. It's our states that do that. While you guys sit in red states bitching about not prospering and wanting your small town country western busted hate-filled songs to be sung.
So Texas pays just as much as California in their red
No,
state.
it does not.
No, they don't.
Absolutely does not. Does not. You are wrong tenfold. And
Again.
not only that, Texas just took over $71 billion more because of their screw-ups. So miss me with your misinformation because nobody wants to hear it. You can't back out of it anymore. The numbers don't lie. The math isn't mathing.
He said he doesn't believe in the federal government numbers because they're all wrong.
They are.
You're delusional. What kind of business do you have?
Not one that requires math.
It's marketing potatoes.
A farmer?
No, marketing company.
You market potatoes.
Yes. Market and transport.
You're about to get hit so hard with these tariffs and you're going to lose your ass.
Actually, they help us. So in my line of work,
He is so delusional.
No, in my line of work, the Canadian farmers heavily subsidized, and
Did you hear him?
Canadian.
The Canadian farmers help subsidize. Canadians are helping you. Canadians.
No. Canadian farmers heavily subsidized.
It's Donald Trump.
No, it's not. Under the Trump administration, more farmers went bankrupt, and we had to subsidize American farmers in the billions.
For years.
You are so lost, it's not even funny. It is this administration that literally is going to be destroying companies like you. I know you're not used to letting women finish. It's what you guys do, which is why you have to interrupt every time either Diava and I speak. But the bottom line is this. You don't seem to comprehend that you literally are voting against your own interests and that of the people you supposedly love in your life. You know, like your wife or your children. Because what you do is you vote to take away things from your family. You're not voting for them. You're voting against them.
Every time.
I disagree.
Well, you're wrong.
You can disagree till the cows come home. It's going to show up on your doorstep at some point. And at that point, it's going to be too late for you to recover.
The trucking industry is taking a hit. There's nothing coming to the ports. The ports have been empty. Truckers don't have any loads to carry.
It's good.
Why is that good?
Because we shouldn't import all this stuff.
Those are people's jobs.
Yeah, they can make it here and work here to make the stuff.
What an idiot.
So I don't think you understand. China will come to the table and negotiate. They have to.
They will not, and they don't care. They don't need us.
They can't feed their population. Brazil can't make it up. Australia can't make it up.
Yes, they
You're
can.
wrong.
Communists found out a long time ago it's a lot easier to kill a million people than feed a lot of people.
Can you stop saying that, please?
Oh my God. You're so broken, dude. It's like so gross. The lack of humanity is even grosser than your lack of understanding. The truth of the matter is that China is far surpassing us in technology. They far surpass us in growth of their own vegetables. They far surpass us in medications. They're the one that literally produced most of the pharmaceuticals. Why? Because the United States of America did that years ago, decades ago. They don't need us. They have the ability.
They have the
We
infrastructure.
can agree to disagree whether they can or can't. But the truth of the matter is it's already happening. And there was no reason to pick this fight.
No.
The economy was booming. Everything was going up and up, up and up. And you guys decided, now let's vote in the very person who tore it down in the first place.
So the economy is not booming.
No, now it's not. It's tanking. It was under Joe Biden.
It wasn't booming under Biden.
It was.
Yes, it was.
Dawson Soft, thank you for subscribing.
In all the years I've been in the economy, I made money under Trump. I didn't make money any of the other years.
You're so full of it. None of that's true because the math doesn't math. The math does not math. And there you go again with your I. The only time
I made money
was under Trump. But that's the problem. That you're not a patriot and you're not America. You're literally about you. Just you, only you, and what you can get for
Like Trump.
you. And that's it. You don't care about how your neighbor does. You don't care about how the country does. You don't care about how the state does. You don't give two shits about anyone but your own ego. You don't care.
He's a sociopath.
I don't care about other people.
That's the problem.
Which is why you're not an American patriot. You're horrible.
We live in society together. We're all Americans. We should all care. We should want everyone in this country to prosper. We should want everyone in this country to do well. When I cast my vote, I don't allow you to speak over me again. Shut your pie hole.
Baby.
Don't call me baby. You're disgusting.
Sweetheart, come on. Don't be that way.
Oh, please let me.
No, no pleasure's all mine.
I never get to eat.
And that right there, folks, is MAGA. Selfish sociopaths. Misogynist, racist. He encapsulated every bit of essence that MAGA is. Fucking vile.
And that's why we're where we're at, because when we isolate America from the collective good of the country and the world, We literally harm our neighbors, our friends, our allies, our family members. We harm them. We don't lift anybody up. And that's the danger of mega mentality, is that maggot mentality literally is about myself, only myself, and they admit to it. I don't care about anyone else.
Yep. And he was disabled as well.
He was disabled in so many ways.
That's true. No, Rare Princess, I can't. I can't imagine our founding fathers seeing what's happening today happening. I can't. I bet they're rolling in their graves. They would never have envisioned that people would vote in a convicted felon who continues to commit crimes. Shocker. And it would be so morally reprehensible and without an ounce of dignity, respect, care. It's me, my dog. It's cheese tax time. I eat string cheese, and my dog wants his piece. So I keep telling him to be quiet. But I'm trying. Is Allie J. Rose in the... My dog is a rat terrier. Allie J., do you vote for Trump?
No, I voted for Biden, but I wanted to tell you something about Peg Leg from last night.
Biden didn't run.
I'm sorry. Kamala, sorry. Peg Leg was in another live last night, and he was caught lying about his potato business. He's also stolen valor. You can Google it. So I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Oh, thank you. We kind of caught the fact that he was, not all his dogs were barking, some were meowing.
All right. Well, I appreciate you so much. You're doing so much, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you so
much. I'm
much.
going to drop down now.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I mean, just the utter delusion. I wish I could be so delusional. I mean, I think ignorance would be bliss. Instead, I have to be worried because our country's turning into a fascist dictatorship. They're talking about getting rid of habeas corpus to where they can just pick up anybody and no one has due process. If that goes through in any way, shape, or form, I'm out of here. There's no way I can stay. Pete Hegseth liver. God, that's a mouthful. Thank you guys for helping me with my mouthful.
Good evening.
Good evening. What do you want to add?
I've been listening. I have a couple things, but all night I've been listening. There was the first guy that you talked to who was in a pool or a hot tub with his angry inch floating around or something. I don't know. That dude was weird. And the guy blaming the masks, and you were saying no shirt, no shoes, no service in a public business. And he was like, but masks. And I'm like, that's the same thing as no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Right. If that's their policy, that's their policy.
And then I wanted to give a shout out to Melanie Sansbury for trolling Marjorie Taylor Greene.
That was the best troll ever.
It was so funny. If you haven't seen it, anybody, go look it up. It was the other day, and Marjorie Taylor Greene there was a witness who came to testify to this committee, and she took the photo and they chopped it to make it look like he was giving the finger. And it was like, today's the day, but he was actually giving a peace sign. And so her name was Melanie Stansberry. Says, I would like to say, like, this is the real picture. Here's the photo. And Marjorie Taylor Greene just thought if she kept hitting her gavel on the piece of wood that it would just.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up.
Oh yeah, it's so worth it. It was so funny.
Okay, hold on.
It's probably gonna be on tonight's SNL. They'll probably just show it.
Oh my god, because it couldn't be anywhere. It couldn't be any funnier than that. Okay, let me pull it up here because I think I got it. Oh. I'll fast forward it up because it's all 8 minutes. I'll forward it up to when Melanie.
And she's young too, so I'm like, that's why we need these younger people to like get in there because we know how to troll.
I guess it's kind of toward the beginning. So let me turn this around. I'm going to turn this around. Well, you guys, we have to see this. This is so good.
She's 46.
Well, that's young for Congress.
But I mean, she's not like 20 something. She's 46, so she could, she's over 35 if you get my drift.
Exactly.
For another 40 years.
Okay, here we go. Right, the way this Congress is. She's younger than Jasmine Crockett. Or they're 40. She's 44. Okay, no, you got Jasmine Crockett sugar. Okay, here we go. Real quick, I just have to say, having Marjorie Taylor Greene as being the head of any committee is the most laughable thing in this country. Okay. Oh, I accidentally hit my hand on the pause. Sorry. Oh my god, another commercial. Here we go. Look, she trolls her. Look, she puts the picture behind her and we'll watch. She's showing the picture up here. Real quick, the only reason however, it didn't show the whole picture when you see it like on TV. The whole photo, the whole entire photo. Hold on, shrink back down. The whole photo was behind Marjorie Taylor Greene as she kept going, of the two fingers like this. And she just stood there with the real picture behind her while she kept droning on. They're lying. They photoshopped that. They chopped that right off.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
They're liars. Just liars.
So bad. It was so disgusting. And I saw that video this morning, and I was just
unashamed liars.
Well, and anyone who truly knows what the bird looks like, the knuckles would be up. Let's just be
right,
honest.
not sideways or.
Yeah, I mean, that was the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And the fact that she would blatantly lie, and any Republican that supports me lie to their face like that should just, oh my God, it should make them sick. I can show Marjorie Taylor Greene exactly what a bird looks like, and I'll do it in her face.
Right?
Exactly. And she deserves it. She deserves every single one of them. But
She got me kicked off of Twitter.
oh, I know that.
Stupid twat.
One thing I wanted to say, I was at my daughter's sweetheart dance last night at her school.
Yep.
But I was listening to your live in my ear because she's running around with all of her friends. And so I didn't get a chance to come up last night during your anniversary show, but I wanted to come up, and I'm glad Jem's here too as well, because I wanted to say that I love you both so much. You're both such strong, independent, strong women to not let anyone talk over them, especially men. And I hope that I can raise her to be as strong as you two, because I on this app, and I'm sorry if I'm going to make you tear up and cry, but you're going to have to fucking deal with it.
Okay,
All right, I'll send you the $20. You did good.
No, thank you so much. That is an ultimate compliment, to be honest with you. Anybody can request that. Usually between 6 and 7 p.m. I take anybody. So Trump voters, Harris voters, third-party voters, no voters, anybody can request up. But thank you, Opie. That was so very nice of you. I mean, that really means a lot because, well, you know, we take a lot of shit, but that means a lot. You know that you see me that.
I know it means something to you guys, and I wouldn't say it unless I really meant it, because I'm not an asshole. But I love you guys. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day.
But you're our asshole.
Yeah.
We claim you.
We love you.
Thank you, Opie.
You can drop me.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That was super sweet. Thank you so much. That was really nice.
Yeah, and I refused to cry today, though.
I know, right? I'm sure I was close, and then he made me laugh. So I was like, okay, good. They took me right out. I'm good.
I do try.
It's hard. I mean, you know, I'm an emotional person, so, and I'm empathetic. I care about people. I mean, I even care about that other guy that if he had kids. I care about Republicans' kids. I voted for them too. I want their daughters to have their bodily autonomy. I'm not just, I don't vote for myself anymore. I'm older. I vote for the youth and, you know, for them to have a future. Simon, did you vote for Trump or Harris?
I didn't vote either. I don't know if you recognize me. This is my backup account. I haven't seen you for a while. Simon?
Oh, okay. You didn't vote at all?
No, I'm a Canadian. I'm originally from the States, but I'm currently living in Canada.
Okay.
It's been a while. Is this a friendly time now?
It is. Yep, it is. Yep.
Okay. I have a question because my mother sent me this video of Ben Bergquam, who did the interview about what's happening in Chicago, the Venezuela gang, something about on ankle bracelet, you know, causing all the commas, terrorizing or whatever. Have you heard anything about about that article or interview?
No.
Okay.
What is the source?
Well, it's about more inclusive of Venezuelan.
Okay, I heard all of that. I said, what is the source? That I can look up. I have my laptop right here.
It was my mom sent it to me from Ben Bergquam on Facebook post that he made. He's a Christian conservative.
Oh, then no, I would. It's probably bunk. It's probably made up, and yeah, I don't. That's not. Facebook isn't a source, so.
I know exactly, but I just want to know if you can debunk that video that.
Can you spell his last name, because I can't get the spelling from the way you're saying it.
It's spelled Bergquam. Bergquam. His first name is Ben.
Ben Bergquam, Venezuela. What state?
Chicago.
It's always Chicago because they're racist.
The title said more inclusive Venezuelan gangs taking over the suburbs of Chicago.
Okay, I understand. You just can't say the same. Some of these words over and over and over again. They're going to get me flagged. So just let me look.
Got it.
Thanks.
My bad. And I've seen people saying that. I figured, but I just want to verify. Thank you guys for your support.
All I see is a TikTok about those Instagram. Yeah, there's no legitimate news. There's no legitimate news source. It's all social media sources.
Right. It's in the reels.
I know but those are no. If no one else is reporting on it, it's a made up problem.
I figured. Yeah, I just wanted any kind of clarification that I can share this to my mom.
Hold on.
Well, your first instinct should be the fact that it's posted on Facebook, and you can go from there. Most of the stuff that's posted on Facebook, if they don't give you some type of source, and it's just a meme, you have to have the responsibility to go Google it and look and see if there's anything related to .gov, Associated Press, Reuters, BBC, something where there's journalistic integrity and some kind of source within the story. So any people who are still following things on Facebook, when we know that Mark Zuckerberg is literally not following the laws of telling the truth and providing factual data that's going to harm citizens around the world, that should give you an indication right there.
Okay. Ben Bergquam is a conservative podcast host that in January 23rd did an interview on Steve Bannon's podcast.
Yeah.
So he's just a hack.
Yeah, I know. Because I only see a little bit of information about Ben because I look him up. He's obviously a Christian conservative, and I don't see any.
But how is it that you know that much about him and you're using his whole name and talking about this post, but you didn't know enough to go research the rest of the information? I'm just curious.
I am vision impaired, so I'm very limited what I can find and using the tools to find it. So I can look up the names and do a little bit of reading. And,
Okay.
You have
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm visually impaired also, and we know that there's ways that we can get the thing to read to us, and we can get it to tell us the sources. So I'm just saying, in the future, be very cautious about using people's information off of Facebook, and do your due diligence to go a step further to look for actual factual verified data. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be mean.
I know. And I tried, and I don't think I did very well, and I just needed a second opinion. And
no worries. Yeah, no worries. I don't mind. That's fine. But it seems like he's one of those. He was also with Tom Homan, who's the one who's doing all these mass deportations. So it's very likely he's making shit up, just like Tom Homan is. Calling anyone who's brown is now a gang member or a Venezuelan T group or something like that. So I think they're just making it up. He's part of that whole Christian nationalist movement.
bigger.
Yep.
Yeah, I just wanted a second opinion, like
Yeah.
someone else, like, because I trust you, because you're like my main source to know, like,
Yeah.
more details that I could probably that I might have missed or whatever.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate you guys.
Of course. Have a great rest of your day. You're welcome. Bye. All right. Getting there. Thank you guys. We're up to 127,000 likes. Thank you.
And for those of you who think that was too harsh, I just want you to understand why I said that. When we have people come up and they use full names and identified articles and reference Facebook, we have to make sure that the rest of the people in here know the reason and the path to do the research, because it's sometimes people from the other side trying to get that person's name out.
Right. We're not only just talking to the people that are in the box, it's all the other people in the live. So we want to make sure that the information gets out there. Miko Wave. Is it Miko Wave Music? All right, I'm gonna guess that was a mistake. I'll move on. I don't have much time left, so I'm just gonna move on to the people that I know. Definitely a tap error, but thank you for liking the live.
Guess what I'm eating tonight?
What are you eating?
Hello. Papusas, cortijo, and homemade chili cheese tamales from the La Fiesta Market.
Ugh, sounds so good. Sounds delicious.
Well, my beautiful queen.
Hi, Standing Tall. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy Mother's Day to both.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I have two questions.
Okay.
Diava, I didn't hear you speak about the white tea South Africans that are supposed to be coming over Monday.
Yes, I think there was like 8,000. There's like 8,000 white South African individuals that the Trump administration is bringing over here via airplane to let them migrate here.
Yes. And my question is, what do you think about that? And my other question before
it's right on fucking brand.
Did you or Jim hear anything about the border on the Canadian border is closed on this side so that Americans cannot go over to Canada?
No, they have checkpoints there.
Okay.
They have some checkpoints there, but it's not closed.
Okay, because it's not verifiable. I just was saying that I had heard that they stopping American people from this side going over there, or going over to Canada, or going into Canada.
They're checking them, but they're not stopping them. The border's still open. They can't close Canadian's border. So
but it was on this side.
I know.
Okay. I was just wondering. Okay, so what was you going to say about your opinion on the first question I asked you?
Well, we already know why. We know why they're bringing 8,000 white people over here is because they're still buying into that white replacement theory. They're hoping to get out more brown people, and they're bringing in 8,000. It's white immigrants. It's because they're not. That's because they're not brown. They want more white babies. They want more white people. That's what they're doing it for. There's no other reason.
So, yeah. So how do y'all feel about this? Because I'm a little. Well, Andy, I'm not even going down.
I think it's bullshit, and we're paying for it.
Yeah.
When they were accusing Biden of flying in the hundreds of thousands of immigrants. That's exactly what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're just bringing in white ones. It's sick.
So is there a way that Congress or anybody can step in to stop that, or it's just automatically going to happen?
I have no idea.
I guess, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
The problem is Congress right now is respectless. They're not doing their job.
Right.
It's up to us again to call Congress and demand that proper immigration laws be followed under the Constitution, and they're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're sitting here idly by, and we're not demanding that they follow the rules of immigration. I don't care if they're coming here by boat, by bus, crossing the Rio Grande on foot. I don't care if they land by a hot air balloon. If they're not doing their job to process people correctly and vet them the way they're supposed to, we don't know that these people don't have records. And in South Africa, there are a lot of people that have committed crimes in that country that should not be accessing U.S. territory whatsoever. So I don't care if they're purple with polka dots. They shouldn't be allowed into the country without proper vetting. Period. Full stop.
Yep.
The habeas corpus, if I'm saying it wrong.
It's a writ of habeas corpus, yes.
Right. I'm trying to ask the question. I don't even know how to ask it.
What it means is if they remove it, they say they're only removing it for immigrants, but they can't do that because you have to be under an invasion in order to do that. And we've only done it, I think, 3 or 4 times in U.S. history when there was an actual invasion. What that does is it removes every single person in this country from being afforded due process. That boils down to that and that alone.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Not even, no matter what ethnicity you are, they can do it.
Any single person that has their foot on U.S. soil.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ladies. I love you.
You're welcome. Love you too.
Thank you again. Happy Mother's Day again.
Thank you. You too.
Stay safe, okay? Make sure you wear your mask because I'm immune compromised too, so I'm going to continue to wear my mask.
I do, baby girl. I sure do. Thank you.
All right, baby. Y'all take care. I love you. Stay safe.
Love you too. You as well. Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy. Did you hear about the guy who was like pumping gas and ICE ran up, snatched him and took him in the car and left his kid in the car? And people were calling the police like, hey, somebody just snatched some guy at the gas station and his kid's in the car.
I've seen several videos in the last couple of days that have made me absolutely sick to my stomach.
So gross. It's the Gestapo. It's here. If you guys thought fascism was going to be looking like something different, it's already here. This habeas corpus, I can't imagine. I mean, that's why I asked the guy earlier. He's like, the border's secure because it's closed. And I'm like, okay, is the border secure and closed? Or are we under an invasion where he can do the habeas corpus? Because you can't have it both ways. Which one is it? Either we're being invaded or the border's secure. It can't be both ways. He didn't really know how to answer. He's like, well, the border's secure. You can't have it both ways. It's either we're under an invasion or the border's closed. What's your problem? I can't wait to move to Mattel either. President Barbie and Vice President Ken being protected by G.I. Joe, G.I. Jane, and the Lego Batman, I think will be a really, really fun visit. Hi, Zahir. How are you?
Hello, my lovely people. Well, I love that background right there. Sucking down that Kool-Aid. Yep, Kool-Aid indeed.
Press Secretary Skipper.
Yep, it's Cheeto flavored, laced with mind control pills.
My God, it is insanity.
Oh my God, I would really love to come up and talk to Peg Leg McBastard.
That was one delusional fella right there. That was one delusional fella.
You're like, yo ho ho, I am Peg Leg McBastard.
It did make sense that he was in potatoes, though.
Yeah, you are what you eat, right?
Oh, and that motherfucker
fucking
says that
potato.
he's disabled and lying about potatoes.
Oh my god, he was a potato.
Oh my gosh.
God, they're nuts,
Guess
man.
what?
He was so delusional. He was so delusional. It was crazy.
What happened to y'all, Joe Bamala? What the hell?
Oh, it's just a gross maggot.
Fuck you, MAGA. Get the fuck up out of here, little bitch.
I am not
Little
MAGA.
weak ass MAGA bitch ass.
Doesn't that feel good to hear? Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, you weak little MAGA bitch ass.
You're so funny.
Go back to your cult leader. and keep on sucking up that Kool-Aid. That Cheeto dust flavored Kool-Aid with the mind control pills. Because that's what you're good at.
They are good at sucking up, that's for sure.
Oh, no, I saw a video that Trump pretty much said he outright admitted that he cheated.
Oh, he said it multiple times. He's like, had we not rigged the election, I wouldn't be here. I'm like, he's still saying the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, for fuck's sakes. How are MAGAs not knowing yet? Oh, right, because they
Don't
have brain
care.
cells.
They don't care. That's why.
Yeah, they got 0 brain cells. And the count would be like, that's 0 brain cells.
Thank you, Zahir, for coming up. You're so funny.
No problem.
Thank you, honey.
No problem.
Have a good day. Thanks. Mitria, my lovely. How are you?
Good, how are you? I loved the count reference here.
I know, right?
I sent you a video. If you didn't get it, it's okay, but I wanted to see if you did.
It was it in my private messages? Like DMs or?
Yeah, it was in your DM.
Oh yeah. No, I stayed off TikTok almost most of the day. I would,
That's good.
yeah, I went to RJ's. I've been in almost I guess the word I would have to look at, I took 800 milligrams of ibuprofen so I could come out here and do this. I have been under an extraordinary amount of pain today because I can't take my RA meds, and today's like day 6. And I could barely move. And I've been really, really tough. My hands don't really work. They're so swollen that they're almost like this one's turned sideways. It's nuts. I've just been in so much pain. That I've kind of been bed rotting all day, to be honest with you.
It doesn't matter if you didn't see the video.
I'll watch it after though.
I'm going to tell you about it.
Okay.
Because it was funny to me the way that this person brought it up. Because you and actually Jack have said the same thing. So you know how Trump was talking about the dolls, right? And how
Yes.
there might not be as many dolls, you know?
It's a very weird obsession, to be honest with you. And why he keeps using little girls is so weird.
Did you also know that transgender women are often referred to as dolls?
I did not know that.
Okay, well, a lot of the left started wearing shirts that said protect the dolls because they're referring to us, to transgender women. And somebody was like, I wonder if Trump kept seeing that trend on the left. And he was like, you know what? No more dolls. No more dolls.
Honey, it wouldn't surprise me because he started talking about opening Alcatraz after watching Escape from Alcatraz the day before. So,
No.
no.
At this point, we are full-blown dementia, okay, everybody?
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, my guy is gone. Did you see him when he was doing that press conference? I think it was the UK, about the UK thing. He fell asleep while the other people were talking.
Yes.
People can't even stay awake.
We are the hit of the world. What can I say?
Man, when he was projecting when as he does everything. He was projecting when he called Joe Biden Sleepy Joe.
Right. Oh Guess what, buddy? So are you. Bye. Thanks for stopping in.
Drowsy dawn.
So wild though. When I heard that, I was like, because you actually said that about the asylum thing. You were like, he probably thinks that they're actually an asylum is them like
An insane asylum. Yes.
Insane asylum.
I think I'm right. I still think I'm right. Because he keeps saying they're emptying out their insane asylums. He's like, and I honestly think he believes they're all from insane asylums because they say they're seeking asylum. I swear that's what he thinks.
At this point, I can't help but to agree with that. So I think you're right. But I just wanted to come up here and say that because that's what I was getting at is that when you said that before, and then she said this on this video, I was like, damn, I think she's onto something.
I really do. I think it just all tracks.
It really does. And you said the same thing about the Secretary of Transportation who was on road rules. So I think that's why he's on, like he's the
Secretary of Transportation. Yes, he was on road rules. I swear.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that are really happening that he's just having this meltdown on. So anyway, I thought that was funny, so I just wanted to come up and
thank you
about that with somebody.
I think it was kind of funny.
It was hilarious. But anywho, I'm gonna go get my show started.
Thank you, honey. Love you.
Yeah, love you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, Mitria. Thank you so much for yesterday.
Oh, you're very
I just want to tell you, I'm just really, really grateful. It was so much fun. I felt the love, and I appreciate the time and energy you spent into putting that all together yesterday for my 1-year anniversary. It was very, 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 very appreciated, and I hope that that's why I sent you a little something last night to show you my appreciation. So.
No, that was wonderful, and honestly, you didn't have to. It was very kind, though.
I know.
And I had a wonderful time doing it. So.
Well, good.
It was so much fun for me. I hope that your people had a great time, and hopefully we can do it again at some point. You know.
Well, my birthday's in 19 days.
There you go. We did something like that for around Thanksgiving, I think it was.
Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah.
Christmas, and we had a really good time. So I was like, you know what? Let's bring a friendly show. Let's celebrate Diaba.
Yep.
Let's talk to people. I thought that was going to be a good time. So, but thank you for letting us do it, and thank you for letting us celebrate you. And I always say it, but I'm going to say it again. Thank you for the community that you've helped to build. I really appreciate it. It's gotten me through a lot of hard times. You all are wonderful, and I really do appreciate you all.
Oh.
And Jen, I love you. Have a happy Mother's Day if I don't see you tomorrow.
Love you too.
Thank you so much.
That's all right. Trump forgets where he is every day, so you're okay if you forget where
All right. Thank you so much, Mitria. I appreciate you. All right. Love you.
Did she just compare me to Trump?
Yeah. Okay, real quick, Sandy. Got a couple minutes left. You're the last one. Hi, Sandy. How are you?
Hi, ladies. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
I tried to get up yesterday, and every time I tried, then something came up, and I had to get out of the box.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But, the line was pretty long, anyhow. But
yeah, it was very long, but I was so appreciative. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Blame Mitria. It was all Mitria's fault, Sandy.
But it was good. Yeah, I mean, I was listening even when I wasn't by my phone. I had my earphones on, so I could at least hear. But congratulations on 1 year.
Thank you.
I think I was there from the beginning.
You were.
If not, I was pretty close to it.
Yep, I agree. I think you were too.
Yeah. But I learned a lot, and I just want to tell you a quick little story. The other day, I was at the grocery store, and I ran into one of my coworkers that I worked with before I retired, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, Sandy," she goes, "what's going on?" And I go, "What do you mean, what's going on?" She goes, in the world, what's going on?" Because I was the one down there telling them everything that was going on in the politics world. And I said, "Girl, aren't you watching? Aren't you looking at things? Aren't you seeing?
Aren't you paying attention?"
She goes, "No, we always depended on you." And I said, "Well,
you better get engaged.
I told you guys before I left, you gotta pay attention to that stuff." And she goes, "Yeah, well, tell me." And so we were like standing there for an hour, and I was telling her all this stuff, And I'm like, "Girl, you gotta pay attention to that stuff because it's not good."
It's gonna affect you, yeah.
Yeah, and she wants to retire like now, and she goes, "Should I retire now?" And I said, "Well, it's up to you, and you got to figure that out yourself."
Yep.
But not looking good,
Not really.
But, yeah. So I did hear that Trump did. I call him Donnie Two Dolls.
Yeah.
I heard that he did get tired of dealing with Head Start, and he's backing off.
He's backing off on a lot of this. He's lost every court case that's been challenged of his executive orders. He's backing off of everything because everything that he's trying to do is illegal or really bad, or he's getting really bad pushback and all of those things. So it's because he doesn't really care. To be honest with you, he's doing what the Heritage Foundation's telling him to do.
Yeah.
Well, and let's be very clear. When you see Donald Trump literally try to convince the American people that 10% started and 10% ended was a good thing, or that dropping the tariffs from 145% to 80% is because things are working in his favor, that would be a hard no.
Mm-hmm.
He's backing down because the math doesn't math, and he literally publicly said yesterday that he'd be willing to tax the rich because the numbers don't work.
Right.
Correct. And he pulled the 80% out of his ass where he pulled all the other numbers because he goes, well, 80 is a good round number. Like, he has no fucking clue what he's doing.
He doesn't. And now it's all, when he's asked a question, it's all, I don't know.
Ask my lawyer. Ask the Department of DHS. Ask he doesn't know. I don't think he's making the decisions. I think he's just the figurehead, and he has no idea what's happening.
He doesn't. He doesn't at all. And what he's got in there is they don't know either. And from what I'm hearing from what they're doing, it's like they're not showing up to meetings. They're like, they're not even. They don't even want to hear when they're briefings. They don't want to even.
He said he's only showed up to 12 national security or the security briefings that they're supposed to get every day. He's only showed up to 12 since he's been in office.
Wow.
Are we not? It's almost as if we've seen this movie before and it got worse in the sequel.
Yep.
Well, even the FBI guy,
Kash Patel.
Yeah, he used to come every day to get briefings, and he's like Trump. He's not even paying attention.
Well, do you know why? Do you know why? Do you know why? They said he works the majority of the time from his home in Las Vegas.
Oh.
He's not even there. He's working remotely, like everybody else has to be in the office, but he's working remotely from Vegas.
Oh.
Cash Patel is working remotely from Las Vegas?
Yes.
It ain't so. Is that why he didn't know a damn thing he was talking about?
Yes.
Under oath?
Yes, because he has no fucking clue because they're all incompetent.
No. It's all a grift, you guys. It's
Yep.
stealing our info and our money, selling it to the highest bidders. That's what's happening.
Yep, because
Under Homeland Security, when have you ever, in the history of our country, heard that Homeland Security would be out of money before July?
Yep.
It's never happened.
And she was looking like she was a deer in headlights.
Because she was just straight lying. I mean, because she was there. She was like, no, we're following the Supreme Court orders. Of course we will. We have been. We would never. They're just straight lying right to this camera. I mean, like they can't tell the truth that their life depended on it.
I don't think they know what they're talking about. That's
They don't.
They have to lie.
They have no idea. But thank you, Sandy. Yep, I gotta go.
I just want to make sure to say to everybody to have a very happy Mother's
Thank
Day.
you, Sandy.
Make sure that you call people in your lives, not just your mothers. Make sure you call people who are mothers, who practice mothering and sistering and caring. Love the women in your life. Call your girlfriends. Wish them all a huge text message or a Facebook post or a TikTok post. Wish them all a happy Mother's Day. Because we're in this together, and we may not all be mothers biologically, but we are mothers in the sense that we are mothering together collectively to take care of not only our families and our kids, but we are mothering to take care of the world. Mother Nature at its best, it doesn't call it Father Nature because we know that the patriarchy is dying out. We can no longer afford to not support the mothers of the world. And when I say that, I especially mean the mothers in the BIPOC community and the migrant community who literally have been totally disregarded in this country for decades upon decades. Let's hold them all up.
I agree. Thank you, Jim. And happy Mother's Day to you, my friend.
To you as well.
Thank
Take
you.
care. I got to go call the phone company and try to get my mom's phone connected for the second day in a row.
Oh, my God. All right. Go ahead, honey. Bye. I'll talk to you later. See you tomorrow, maybe. Everybody, thank you guys for being here today. Thank you for the taps, the likes, the loves, just all the things. Thank you so much. And I hope every one of you have a wonderful, beautiful Mother's Day. I will be going to breakfast with Troy and Sabrina in the morning. They're taking me. They found a really great restaurant that serves breakfast that has an outdoor patio so that I would be comfortable eating there. So I'm super grateful, and they're so sweet to think of me because no one else in my family gives a fuck, and they pick indoor restaurants all the time that I can't go to. So I appreciate them doing that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow at my normal time, so I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4. I hope you have a wonderful and beautiful Mother's Day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Mwah! Love you guys. Thank you. All right, YouTube and Twitch. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a happy Mother's Day if you're a mom. Know that you're appreciated and loved, even if there's nobody in your life to tell you that. I'm here to tell you that. So have a good night. Thank you.